since red team and even pen testing positions feel like kind of advanced level skills to me, like what are some of the first steps you would take to sort of put you on this path?
Sure. So this is my own personal opinion, and you can take this or leave this, but okay. I think that the first thing a person should ask themselves, if they want to get into cybersecurity work, even just vulnerability assessments, is, are you comfortable working with a command prompt or shell? If that's something that you aren't familiar with, you should study it and see if it's something that maybe you have the knack for. But some people they see the command prompt and they see, the little flashing cursor, and they know they're supposed to type something, and that's overwhelming and too much.
Right.
And you know what? That's okay. Many choices. Because there are other positions in cybersecurity that don't have, you don't have to, get on the keyboard in that way. There's, you can work in security policy and auditing, or 100 other areas.
Risk assessment, or yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are comfortable on the command line, then I would say, you should pursue some entry-level certifications that will help you build. You want to build a foundation in both networks and security.
Okay.
So, and in my opinion,
so like a Net Plus, Security Plus.
Yes, I was just getting ready to say Security Plus, Net Plus, and maybe the CEH. They're great entry-level courses that will really help you build a strong foundation, both offensively and defensively, and kind of just understanding networking and information technology.
Okay. Is there any sort of like hands-on, type lab situations or whatever you'd recommend, or sort of like ways, apart from just the study? I mean, does the study give you sort of hands-on elements, or where, especially if you don't really have like, a support system around you or whatever, like what are some ways that you can sort of like test this out in your bedroom?
Sure. So, there's an organization that provides free training called Cybrary, that I have gotten a lot of use from, as well as, I guess, back in 2009, when I was just starting to learn about this stuff, I walked into a Barnes & Noble and I bought a Security Plus book.
Mm-hmm.
And I read it cover to cover, and that was great. I learned a lot. I mean, for me personally, but I definitely think there's a lot of online resources available out there. Now, I haven't had to step back to that, to the, what I would call introductory stuff in a long time. So, but I can definitely say that Cybrary, and there's some others that are similar as well as reading.
It's my opportunity to say infosecinstitute.com/skills, enter code cyberwork for 1 free month. We also have a skills fair. So, but yes, no. So yeah, there are those options out there. And I guess we're just, more than anything, more than sort of like, the programs or whatever, we want people to sort of understand that this is not an unattainable thing, and that it's not like the sort of barrier to entry is pretty low. Like you say, if you get a book out of the library, or you test out with some of these skills assessments, like you can get a pretty good sense early on whether this is a thing you'd be comfortable with doing for the rest of your life, right?
I would certainly agree. And to expand on that even further, I was, prior to, going to college and getting in the service, I was a cashier at Walmart for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And, self-study and, of course, the opportunities the military provided me. But, it's not something that people can't get into. It really is an approachable field.
New episodes of Cyberwork are available every Monday at 1 p.m. Central. And don't forget to claim your free month of Infosec skills. Sign up using the code CYBERWORK, and you'll get unlimited access to hundreds of courses, hands-on labs, certification practice exams, skills assessments, and more. Use code CYBERWORK for Infosec skills.